guys, so today's going to be an updated brow tutorial. Lots of you guys have been asking to see an updated version of it because my last one that I did, when I first did it, I had just started filling in my brows, so I did all these unnecessary steps that now I don't even do when I do my eyebrows, and also I had red hair when I was doing that. So lots of you guys have been asking to see what I have been doing lately. It's actually just like a one-step process, but I am going to show you guys what I do to clean them up and trim them and maintain them in between me going to get them threaded. So if you guys wanted to see an updated brow tutorial, then just keep watching the video. Thanks, guys. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to clean up these brows. I have been letting them grow out for a minute now because I was getting them threaded for some time, and then after a while I noticed that they just got thinner and thinner and thinner, so I was like, okay, I have to let these things grow out. So that's what I did. I still get them threaded because one, I'm the biggest baby when it comes to like tweezing your hairs. I just can't do it. I don't know why. It just hurts so bad. Like I start crying. So I do still get them threaded. I just don't get them threaded as often as I used to. Before I think I used to go like every 2 months or every 2 weeks. Now I go like every 2 months, and I just maintain them in between and try to let them grow a little more when I'm not going. So the first thing that I do is I will just brush them out. And then that's what they look like. I know that a lot of people say that I don't need to fill in my brows or that they look fine the way they are, but it's all about personal preference, and for me personally, I just like how they look better when they're filled in a little bit. I do random things because, like I said, I don't like to tweeze my eyebrows. So what I do is I use this little Hansen, what is this? This is like finishing oil. It comes when you get the waxing kit, but I don't wax them. I just like this little oil, like I said, and then I use a little razor like this to clean them all up. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to just be cleaning up underneath and then this top part just a little bit. So what I do is I first just take it out and put it on my finger and then kind of put it on the top part of my brow where the hair is, and then just right under here. Don't worry, I'm going to be taking all this makeup off after this video. So then all I do is lift this and then clean up underneath the brow. And the oil really helps to make it very smooth so you're not like pulling your skin or anything like that. And you want to just do it in short little strokes so that you don't take too much hair, especially if you're not used to cleaning up your brows with a razor. Next thing that I do is I go ahead and trim them, and all I do is take this is from Sonia Kashuk, and it's just a dual-ended little brush, but the main thing you want is an eyebrow comb, something that's small like that. And these are just a pair of scissors that I got from Sally's. They are hair shears, and they're a lot sharper than regular scissors, so that's why I just like to use these when I do my brows. So all I do is just grab the hair that's in the front, slide this down, and then any hair that's just hanging out we're just going to trim. Don't get all crazy because you don't want to lose your brows. I have really long like brow hairs. So if you don't have like long hairs or anything, you don't need to trim, but like I said, mine are long and they get out of control and they're thick, so I trim them down. And also by me trimming them down, it helps them to not look so dark. Because they're like, black girl. Okay, so then after we've already cleaned up our brows and we've trimmed them down if you need to, I'm going to fill them in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I've already taken the caps off. They just have 2 little caps on them like this. The color that I use, mine is in medium ash, and it's just a very thin brow pencil, which I love. It's not too big and bulky like others are, so you're not going to look too crazy when you use this. And then it also has a little spoolie on the end as well, which is great for brushing out any harsh lines you may have created with your pencil. So what I do is I will just start off with my arch and very light strokes and kind of pick up my arch a little. Turn my head to the side, and then we're just going to connect it to this back part. Kind of brushing it out at the same time. And then I'm going to start making them a little more square in the front. Kind of bring this line over. Remember to use a pretty light hand. kind of fill in this sparse area. And then what I do is I just do a line underneath the brow, very lightly again. Kind of right in this front part. And then just keep going all the way underneath. Just a pretty thin line. It kind of just gives your brow a little more definition. And then extend it just a little bit. And then I just kind of leave these sparse places in there just so it gives it more of a natural appearance and doesn't look like it's too heavily filled in. And then I just keep brushing it out with the spoolie to make sure that you can't see like any lines and it just all kind of feathers and blends together. I don't like to carve them out with concealer or anything like that because I did used to do that and I felt like it just kind of made me look kind of drag queen-esque. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it was a little harsh for me. So all that I do is when I finish doing my brows, I always finish it off with the Duality pen. And since I have kind of like shimmery makeup on, I will use the shimmery side because it will go better. And I just pop it underneath here. And that will kind of disguise any like mistakes I may have made, but I didn't make any. So that's all I do to fill in my brows. I don't do too much anymore because it was looking a little harsh and a lot of you guys have asked to see updated brow tutorials. So that is all that I do to my brows. I will have all the products that I used as always listed in the bottom bar, so make sure you guys check down there. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and until next time I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!